Hi, everyone. I'm Verletta White, Superintendent, Roanoke City Public Schools. Thank you so much for joining me as we celebrate Read Across America Day. And that is the reason why I am wearing this hat. Do you know anything about this hat? I know you do. So we're going to get started because we are going to celebrate reading and literacy, and we're going to get started. I have a special book that I'm going to read today, Oh, the Places You'll Go, by who? Dr. Seuss. You got it. So let's get started. And as you know, I'm going to put my glasses on because Mrs. White needs them. So this is Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And let's get started. Let's see. We're going to follow this little guy. What does it look like? He looks like he's going on an adventure. I can tell you about Oh, the Places You'll Go. This is for all of us, all ages. So whether or not you are young or whether or not you have a few years on you like Mrs. White, it's okay because I enjoy this book now just like I did before. It's one of the classics. As you can see, I have many classics here with me today, and I hope that you'll enjoy this story as much as I always do. And as we follow this little guy, it looks like he's going on an adventure. Let's see what he's going to do. Again, Oh, the Places You'll Go. We always have to give our author credit, and it is by Dr. Seuss. Look at that. Looks like there are balloons involved. We have a few balloons too. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You are on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. Look at this little guy. He's like, I am not going there. You don't look too good to me. Nope. Don't want to go that way. I'm going to choose my own path. Sometimes you will. It's opener there in the wide open air. He is choosing his adventure. Out there, things can happen and frequently do, and to people as brainy and footsy as you. When things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Let's see, where is he now? You can barely see him. He's there. It looks like under this canopy, right? Like an umbrella. Oh, the places you'll go. Where is he now? I don't even know. Could be a tent or maybe under some of those elephants. I don't know. I'd get out of that place. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who'll soar to great heights. Look, there are those hot air balloons. Again, soaring to great heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. He's soaring to great heights. You'll top all the rest. Except when you don't. Because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bangups and hangups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. Look what happened. His balloon popped. He's hanging in a lurch, right? And all of his friends left him. I think that happens sometimes. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. Do you ever feel like you're in a slump sometimes? We all do. How do you unslump yourself? We have to think about that. So when we're in a slump, we have to figure out how to unslump ourselves. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Sometimes it's hard to know which way to go. Look at him, right? He's trying to figure it out. There he is right there. And he doesn't know which way to go. Guess what? In life, sometimes it's hard to figure that out. You can get so confused that you'll just start to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. The waiting place. Watch what the waiting place looks like. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with pearls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. Look at them. They're just waiting. Will you just wait around? No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. Remember from the last read aloud, you know how I love the boom bands playing. He's not waiting around. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. There he is. He's not waiting around. Oh no, he got moving. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Look at him. He's winning. And the whole world is watching. They're watching him win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win, because you'll play against you. Does get a little lonely sometimes, doesn't it? All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. Do you ever feel alone sometimes? Sometimes that you don't know which way to go from hither and yon, and it scares you a little bit? Just know that everyone feels like that sometimes. That is a very natural thing. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hackencracks howl. Onward, up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. Guess what he's doing? He's doing it anyway. Even though he's a little unsure and a little bit afraid, guess what? He has courage. He's doing it anyway. I know you will too. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. He has courage. Look at him. He's saying to his problems, you will not get the best of me. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. But so to be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Look at him. He's going. Look at that. Moving mountains. Look at that. He's right down there. I don't know if you can see him. He's a little guy, and he is moving mountains. Now, can we really move a mountain? I don't know, but we can move our mountains. Literally, I don't know if we can, but figuratively, we can hang in there. And if we keep going, we'll move mountains too. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Boys and girls, I love that story. Look, and he's going on another adventure. You know why I love that story so much? It talks so much about, it speaks to resiliency. Do you know what it means to be resilient? It means to keep going. When things get tough, when things get a little rough, when you might get a little lonely, you still keep going. Put one foot in front of the other and keep going. I love your resiliency. You know what I love more? I love how you're such a great reader. I love even Dr. Seuss's poem. And yeah, it is a poem. What do we know about poems? Sometimes poems have a lot of rhythm and a lot of rhyme. I love some of my greatest poets, not just Dr. Seuss, but I love poems written by Shakespeare and by Nikki Giovanni and by Langston Hughes. So many great poets out there and so many good opportunities to read. I am going to share these with my friends, and I hope that you will too. Keep reading, keep growing, keep moving those mountains, and just know we are so proud of you. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.